Have you ever wanted to try oil painting but felt overwhelmed by the challenges, like navigating a new medium, by mixing colors, and also handling brushes and new tools? Well, if this sounds like you, then you're in the right place. I'm excited to introduce to you my new course called Getting Comfortable and Confident with Oil Paint, and it will be coming soon to my site on Patreon. And for those of you that stay to the end of the video, I have a pleasant surprise for you. This course is perfect for beginners and focuses on 8 approachable step-by-step exercises. They're designed to take the intimidation out of oil painting and replace it with confidence and a sense of joy and accomplishment. We'll start simple with black and white and limited palette studies before progressing on to color studies focused on the 6 major color groups. These small manageable steps will help you master essential skills such as understanding the unique nature of oil paint, handling tools and materials with ease, mixing colors and layering effectively, understanding your brushes and how to deal with brushwork, and most importantly, understanding values, which create a sense of form and volume, which then creates a sense of realism. So here's something to keep in mind. Painting is just an extension of drawing. So if you've been working on your drawing skills, you already have a strong foundation for painting, because in both skill sets, the same principles apply. So in painting, you'll just be building on what you already know. If you feel that you need to strengthen your drawing skills, then check out the link to this course above. It's the perfect place to build a solid foundation and boost your confidence while teaching you what I call the 7 key principles of realism. Today, I'd like to share with you a lesson from one of the painting tutorials in the course, and it's on the importance of values to create a sense of form and volume in order to make things look realistic. Whether it's a tomato or a portrait, mastering values and form are keys to making your paintings come alive. So let's get started. So I'm working out from the edge, so it gives this sense of gradation and form going that way. So all we're doing is creating a more refined version of our value scale, the very dark, the next darker, the lighter, 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 lighter. So we end up maybe about 7 or 8 different steps of our value scale, and that's basically what we do in order to get our form. So this is one of the things that I really wanted to talk about at this point around form, is that some people get kind of freaked out about it. I think sometimes it feels a little abstract. You know, what exactly is that? Well, form is just creating a sense of volume. And so how do we do that? Well, we do that with our value scale. This is why our values are so important. And once you begin to sort of put that concept, the 2 of them together, and I'm doing 2 things. I'm stepping back regularly, and I'm also wiping my brush off on my apron quite a bit so that it's not too slathered with paint and I'm able to blend as opposed to just moving paint all over the place and getting frustrated. That needs to be lighter here. I may even need to put a tiny bit of white in there, in fact. A bright red. Maybe it's white that I'm looking for. Once again, moving up the value scale, lighter and brighter. And in the upper part that I'm working on, it's an excellent example of a value scale, moving my way up and using my various tonal values in gradation and then blending all the edges in order to create a sense of form. Okay, so now I'm just putting in a little yellow and white in there to come down into this, because it does get quite yellow. Just a tad of white, just to brighten it up in a little spot there. I get my larger brush to try and just blend my strokes out a little bit more. Red is a little shadow that goes in behind here. Making some marks, stepping back. Okay, stepping back with my alizarin and there's kind of a brighter thing. Oh, I need a bigger brush for sure. And there's kind of this brighter bit that's in the middle here, just gonna things. I'm just trying to blend everything. Okay, so here's our red study. So one of the things I really want to talk about here, though, is getting the sense of form. So not to be freaked out by form. Form is just really created by virtue of a series of values. If you can be very conscientious of your values, I know that you've also got to work with your chrome in there, but be aware of your values. And that's how you will create the sense of form. So that's it. I bumped it up a tiny bit. I'm happy with it. It pops in a few more spots. It has a slightly lighter highlight, and now it just seems to sit a little bit better. Now I know that getting started with oil painting can feel complicated and expensive. But that's why I'm very excited to share with you that the team at Meeden Art Supplies reached out to me, and I couldn't have been happier. I've loved and recommended their easels for years. They're very durable, they're very affordable, and they've always been a big hit with my students. They sent me their deluxe all-in-one art painting set. It's very comprehensive and includes sets of paints such as oil paints, gouaches, watercolors, and acrylics. It has canvases, papers, palettes, accessories, sets of brushes, and a beautiful Meeden easel. So when I tested the Meeden paints and products, I was actually impressed by how easy they were to work with. The paints mix beautifully, they're smooth in texture, and they spread beautifully across whatever surface you're painting on. And don't forget, my Patreon course is the perfect pairing for this kit. Whether you're treating yourself or gifting it to an aspiring artist in your life, this kit is really a fantastic choice. And here's the best part. Meeden has kindly offered you a discount. Use the link below in the description and you'll be able to save 10% not only on this kit, but on any Meeden product purchased through this site. So this is a great way to make your creative journey even more enjoyable. So join me on Patreon and start your oil painting journey with confidence. By joining, you'll gain access to exclusive tutorials, direct guidance, and even one-on-one mentoring if you feel you need extra support. Click on the link at the end of this video to find out how. And I can't wait to see what you're going to create. Thanks very much for watching, and if you love art and are looking for art tips and transformational art videos, hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below. What kind of things would you paint with your new art kit? And what kind of things do you like to paint, and what are some of the challenges that you've come across? And we'll see you in the next video.